Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, Houston, now 9 games behind.
When I look at the Rockets, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Here are the starters for Houston. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Golden State, they've been one of the top teams thus far in the NBA Cup, 3-0 in group play.
Well, these home fans have loved their Cup campaign so far, and they're thinking this team could actually capture the Cup.
And now talking about how things are going for the Rockets. They're sitting at 1-2 in their group in the NBA Cup. So even with a win on the road tonight, their tournament's likely over.
That's not going to impact their effort level tonight, though. You want to win every regular season game, whether it counts toward the NBA Cup or not.
Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
A trusted floor general, Van Vliet, with the outstanding setup there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Golden State has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Van Vliet. Outside Eason. Takes the 3. First shot won't go.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 12 points in the game.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Butler. In his last outing with 12 points. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Rockets trail by 6. Van Vliet double team. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. To the inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Durant. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Outside Eason. The 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Curry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
To the wing, right side. Bogdanovich against Durant. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Back to MP. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Pass to Durant. Adams with the ball. 11 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Butler finds MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 13. Left side, Butler. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Van Vliet double team. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Curry. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Here's Easton. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Rockets trail by 15. Outside Durant. Van Vliet outside. Houston working the ball around. From the arc. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Butler finds Curry. Back to MP. Here's the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Releases. Van Vliet misses. The Warriors lead by 15. Back to MP. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Here's Adams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Curry. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Van Vliet outside. Driving in. From 8 feet away, drops it in. He's got 11.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Van Vliet against MP. Back to Curry. Outside Kuminga. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Steps back. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 7 points. Here's MP. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Pass to Adams. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
From deep, MP, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. MP's got 40 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Leading by 12. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Yeah, so many times tonight, it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Easton. Okogie's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Thompson.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Okogie. Nails the baby hook.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to MP. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Double team on Van Vliet. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Oh, another one falls.
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket is good.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Kuminga finds MP. Outside Curry. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Van Vliet misses. MP scanning the floor. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Jimmy Butler. Curry, he's checked in for Hield. And MP subbed in for Podziemski. Double team on Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Oh, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
So the Houston 5 right now. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Kevin Durant is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the center. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys?
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. It's Eason with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
On the wing, Curry fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter, and he gets that one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Warriors lead by 23. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. With the putback, it's good on the putback. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
MP shot is off. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
3 trifectas here in the second quarter. He is absolutely feeling it. He's got 4 total for the game.
From deep, MP. And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
The deep 3 from Durant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 48% so far in the second. Back to MP. There's the 3. Another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Durant, the pass to Adams. To the wing on the left. Houston working the ball around. And here's Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. Kuminga pulls it in. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Durant. To stop the run. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Van Vliet outside. Shoots from 14. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's MP making things happen for Golden State. He put up a jaw-dropping number of 3-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. Back to the game after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Golden State Warriors.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Changing gears now. This should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Artie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's what you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. Eason, the offensive rebound. Outside Durant. Good D by Bogdanovich. And here are the Warriors now. MP outside, puts up a 3, and again. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Here's Durant. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Van Vliet. MP with the block.
Big-time point-blank denial there by MP. Great reaction.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And the basket by Curry.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
On the wing, Thompson. Giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
MP, the pass to Curry. And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Bogdanovich against Durant.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to Curry. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Butler. Three-pointer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside Durant. The Rockets with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Bogdanovich against Durant. Clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Curry passes to MP. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Thompson outside. Curry with a steal. MP with it. Now Thompson defending. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Butler with the jam.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
Van Vliet outside. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 25 points in the game.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Houston another 3.
No surprise to see Van Vliet getting revenge at the arc. He wants them to know that's his turn.
And the Warriors with another 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Back to MP. The 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Thompson with a screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Houston another 3.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
MP, the pass to Curry. Back to MP. On the wing, Curry. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Outside Easton. There's the triple. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Just 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow. What can you say?
To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Van Vliet's got 14 points now in the second half.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
You know, Fred Van Vliet is one of the most decorated, undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred Van Vliet bet on himself and won big.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Outside Easton. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Van Vliet finds Durant. On target from range. Durant's got 12 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Houston's shooting it at 52% on the foul. checked in for the Warriors. And then for Houston, Steven Adams checked in for Capella, and Tari Eason subbed in for Smith. Taking a look at the Rockets. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Back to MP from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
And Houston has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
4-3. MP no good. And the Rockets shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Pass to Eason. Over Kuminga. Eason can't get it to go.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Back to MP. The 3 ball. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Double team on Adams. Houston working the ball around. Eason can't get it to go.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson Davis. MP outside for 3. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Van Vliet against MP. Van Vliet double teamed. Durant surveying the D. Over Moody. Durant, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
I just love the ball movement.
The open shot by Van Vliet from the top of the key. He buries it. Van Vliet's got 38 points.
Fred Van Vliet has his fingerprints all over this one. Just dominating the defense right now.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Double team on Van Vliet. Adams finds Easton. And here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 40 points.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Pass to MP. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Van Vliet misses.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Back to MP. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
For 3, Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Hits yet again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offensively, relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Launches a 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Houston with another miss.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Tipped. Now here's Durant. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.